all set to bring the jurors in?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so while the jury is being brought to the courtroom, let's bring in our guests and talk about what we just saw. Criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Joe Tamburino standing by in the studio, and standing by remotely, our friend law enforcement expert Sonny Slaughter. Great to have you two this morning. Joe, tell me, as you were watching this, David Yannetti really put a legal conclusion on the record, and the state didn't object to it, saying that this witness perjured herself. Do you agree with that?
No, she didn't perjure herself. If I were the judge, I'd let in some of these photographs. I mean, it does show that these two people knew each other. It goes to her bias or prejudice, whatever it is. But the witness explained this, and this is very common where a witness, I mean, anyone, you, me, could say, look, there's going to be plenty of photos out there with people that I'm with, but I really don't know them, or I did know them at one time, and we just happen to be at the same place over the years. I mean, it's quite common. But actually, to call that witness a perjurer, yes, the prosecutor should have objected. But as we know, the prosecution has missed a number of objections in this case.
You're right, Joe. Yeah, they're apparently asleep again this morning, because I would have stood up, made an objection, made a motion to strike, asked the court to disregard that statement. Because, yeah, I agree with you. Let the pictures in. Let her show, let him show them to the witness and explain, yeah, this was in high school. This was how many years ago? Just because you're in a photograph with someone doesn't mean. The defense is trying to make this gigantic leap to a conspiracy here, and that's what they're trying to do. And I don't know, does it look desperate? Does it look legit? Sonny, how does this look to you?
It's a desperate attempt to connect the dots. I agree with both of you. I would let the pictures in. I mean, let people have the opportunity to explain themselves. The fact that he said that she perjured herself is problematic for me, because it gives the viewers and the jurors who didn't see this, but us, the ability to think, okay, so she's lying? We don't know if she's lying. Can you imagine how many pictures you've been in, and like you're in a picture with somebody, you don't even like them. I've been in pictures, I don't even like people. So, I mean, you can't call that it. I mean, it's like, yeah, we're just in the pictures. They might be the friend of somebody that I'm with, but I don't necessarily care anything for them. And I just think this is, the defense is doing what they need to do as the defense, but I do think it is problematic when you look at the criminal justice system and how it's supposed to operate with truth and justice, and he shouldn't have said that, and it should be stricken from the record.
Right, Sonny. Yeah, and as you were talking, you got me thinking how in trial there are lots of little battles, but not every battle needs to be a war. You pick the battles that are worth fighting. Here, the defense is, I mean, they're trying so hard to make this connection and make this seem sinister. When he said, Your Honor, we discovered information from the high school yearbook that they were more than just friends, they were teammates. How many people did you play on a team with in high school that you can't stand? Or people that you may have liked them and you're friendly, but then life goes on. And I mean, it's just, and it's also like, she's not the only witness saying that Karen Reed said I hit him. There are other witnesses saying the exact same thing. So I don't know if the juice is worth the squeeze here. But anyways, we got to hit a break. Joe and Sonny, you're going to stay with us. You do the same at home, please. When we come back, we're going to see the first witness on the day on the witness. And if you're counting, this will be witness number 13 for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Be right back. To Court TV Live, I'm Julie Grant. Let's go back to Dedham, Massachusetts. Now we're ready for the first witness of the day in week 2 of the killer or cover-up murder trial. This witness is Lieutenant Paul Gallagher. He's with the Canton Police Department.
Were you working with Canton Police on the morning of January 29th, 2022?
I was.
And at some point, did you receive a phone call?
I did.
And about what time was that, and who called?
That was shortly after 6 a.m. It was